So my tip for today really probably should be to connect with God first thing in the morning, because by not connecting with God, I fully was starving today. I was just so hungry. And so what did I do to kind of ease the cravings that I had? And it occurred to me that when I first started fasting, it was like one day, and then it was like 3 days. And my best practice became to make a food list. To actually, on my wall, I threw up a sheet of paper and I just wrote out what I was craving. Just a food list. Just throw up a piece of paper and write out your food list. Or take your phone out and just write the foods that you are craving. Just get it out. It really, really helps. Now, some additional ways that we can use this. So it also helps put things into perspective. So by writing out what you crave, when I end my fast, portions are a really big deal. So how am I going to use this other than just purging what I crave? I'm actually going to use this to plan my menus. This is what I crave. I'm going to plan my menus. And then I'm also going to mentally prepare myself for portions. I will obviously be hungry. I will want to satiate myself, but I have to remember portions. So by having what I crave completely written out, it allows me to see what I'm craving, plan my menus, and then also mentally prepare myself on what are these portions going to look like. And then also it gives us an opportunity, like if portions aren't your end game, which I feel like this is a really good opportunity to negotiate several things in your diet, but portions being one of them. But God has put portions on my heart, so that is what I am focusing on. But another opportunity is to also consider your diet, whatever your craving is. This is an opportunity for you to have a conversation with yourself. Decide if this is how you want to eat when you end your fast. And also ask yourself, are there dietary modifications you want to make? Because this would be the opportunity to contemplate, consider, and implement those modifications. So remember that when you end your fast, your body is going to be really, really clean. Like really, really clean. So it would also behoove you to ask yourself the question, how long do I want to keep my body a temple? And how am I going to best keep my body a temple? And look at what you're craving and what your diet is and choose how you want to live, and then go from there. So remember, so it's taken me 2 weeks to actually start craving the foods that I normally eat in my diet. I was craving all kinds of junk food, like all kinds of junk food that I would never consider putting into my diet. I was craving them. And so cut yourself some slack and be at ease, because the first 2 weeks, I knew that that's not how I ate. So I'm not like looking at that and saying, I'm not putting that up on my wall, although I guess you can, because you'll see the evolution. I've already put a separate piece of paper down here so that I can continue to write when I do crave. But cut yourself some slack. The first 2 weeks I was craving things that I would never put in my diet. But now I'm actually craving things that are my diet. So when you write them out, like get specific, like be really specific about your diet. Be really specific about the things that you crave, because food is medicine and food is lovely. And we want to look forward to consuming our food. We don't want to focus only on food, because we have a deeper why. There's a deeper reason why you're cleansing, why you're fasting for 40 days. Like there is a much deeper reason. If your fast lasts that long, like mine, there is a deeper reason that I'm pursuing. But my food brings me joy. My food is life to me. And so I take pride in it. And so get really specific about what you crave. Get really specific about what you're looking forward to, and just see how you come alive in it. And then also it brings out the conversation. It's a conversation starter with yourself. Is this how I want to feed my body at the end of my fast? Or is there something better that I can feed myself? So I really kind of want to jump in and read to you my menu, because this is exactly how I wrote it out when I was like, all right, I have to clear my head. I can't stop thinking about food. This is how it goes. So I'm craving Nicole Taylor's pasta. I am craving Nicole Taylor's pasta and sauce, her salty sauce and her squid pasta. So get specific. Faroe Island salmon with millets and microgreens, a Wagyu burger on a bed of microgreens, red onions, walnuts, and aged balsamic vinaigrette. Chicken sandwich with tulip tree Dutch tulip cheese, microgreens, and mayo. Point Creamery salted caramel ice cream, full of fat, delicious. A microgreen salad with tomatoes and cucumber and soft-boiled eggs and nutritional yeast. A BLT on fresh sourdough, lettuce, summer tomatoes, and a homemade garlic and herb aioli. Trader's Point Creamery cottage cheese and fresh whole strawberries with pistachio butter and milk chocolate drizzle and chopped pistachios and little crunchies on top. Just wonderful food. This is what I crave. And I'll have a conversation with myself to see if there's anything that I want to negotiate, but this is what I crave. And so this is my tip. Write out a food list, write out a cravings list, and use it as your tool. Use it as your tool, because these are going to be things that you will consider and you will run into at the end of every single fast. After your fast, how are you going to nourish your body? How are you going to treat your body? After 40 days for myself and after my first 40-day fast, there are definitely modifications that I will make to how I fed my body and the routine that I followed. I learned a great deal from my first fast. So I will make sure that I share those things with you as I end my fast. I'll walk you through all of that. But for now, my tip is to make a food list. Make a food list and use it as your tool. Okay? And I just want to thank you again for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.